Hi, everybody. Okay, so for everyone who's here already, which I very much appreciate, um, I I am live on TikTok and Twitch and YouTube simultaneously because I didn't want to miss anything, basically, and that's the plan. Um, so thank you for the roses. Hi, everyone on TikTok. Thank you so much, all of you, for joining. Um, so yeah, this today was a big day, and I guess just to give a little time because I didn't have a super long intro, let's just talk about some stuff that happened today to lead into this. Um, there are going to be fan screenings in the U.S. announced already. Very exciting. Various members of the Wheel of Time content creator and Twitter of Time community are going to be hosting events, so that's really cool. Um, and yeah, so you know what? Oh my gosh, there's so many people. This is, no pressure or anything, but okay, let me just get into it. You may have seen on Twitter that some people are going to be attending the London premiere, and I am some people. Yeah, so that's what's happening. I I will be streaming live on TikTok for the event. I will clearly also be tweeting and posting on Instagram and whatnot about it. I am take me with you. I don't know that I can, but I thank you everybody. I'm really excited. Um, so yeah, like you've seen so far. I think Nablus, Daniel Green, they're going. Jason Denzel, I think is his last name. I think the founder of Dragon Mount. So it's needless to say, I have a bit of imposter syndrome right now about it because not only will they be there and they've been around forever, but I will also apparently get to possibly interview the cast or whoever's there. I like, the talent of the Wheel of Time. I'm not sure who's going to be there, but whoever is, there's a chance that I'm going to get to like interview them on my live stream on TikTok, and I'll be recording. And thank you. It's unbelievable. Hurricane Rhino, your TikToks. Oh, thank you, Gerard. That's very kind. I'm not gonna read your comment, but I appreciate it. When is the London premiere? It is on the 15th. Yeah. So let me rewind. The London premiere is on the 15th, the same day. I don't think I get a plus one. The same day as a lot of the fan screenings around the U.S. So that. It's my understanding that we'll be watching the first two episodes like all the fan screenings, but I'm not certain about that. But yeah, thank you everyone. Hello. Thank you so much. I'm literally blown away. So one of the reasons I wanted to do this live instead of just tweeting about it was I consider myself, and apparently part of the reason that I was blessed with this insane opportunity was because I'm, supposed to be kind of like an ambassador for the fan community. I'm on TikTok all the time. I'm on Twitter all the time. And I feel like I want to take y'all with me, which is part of the reason I'm going to go be live instead of just like recording it to do stuff later. So thank you. I know it's unbelievable. But I wanted to ask y'all what you want me to do, what you want me to like ask, if one of you is like the world's biggest Zoe Robbins fan, like give me a question to ask her if I get the chance, and I want, I know everyone's very excited for me and I really appreciate it. Stormlight Memes, I love everything you do on TikTok. So happy to have you here. I saw that Don Marshall's also on. You guys are all fabulous. But anybody who is the Dragon Reborn, that is not the question I'm going to be asking. I'm going to avoid spoilers. I'll be giving a non-spoiler review after the fact. Granted, other fans will have seen the same thing, so they'll know what I'm talking about, but I'm not going to be spoiling anything. But Oh wow, thank you for the gifted subs. Is Rand ready to take on the Dark One, or is everybody ready to take on the Dark One? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so yeah, like, is there anything? So there's one thing I thought of that I haven't told Amazon or anybody. Also, like, Amazon is taking me. This is like a sponsored thing. I have it on my stream, but let me reiterate. Um, like, it's like a trip that they're giving me, which is incredible. Do I know how much Harriet is in the show? No, I don't. I don't know anything. What is their favorite weave? Oh, I love that. That's a great question. What was the news? Did I make it to the premiere? Yes. Yeah, Amazon is sponsoring me going to the premiere, and I will be live streaming on TikTok from the red carpet, and I'm going to get to interview, apparently, cast members. Yeah, like on the red carpet. So thank you for the follow. A wild chromatic chicken. I love that name, by the way. Yeah, I know. Isn't it crazy? So I love that question. Green Freak, I assume frequency. What's their favorite weave? That's an awesome question. Whether Bella's gonna get top billing, another good question, I guess. So yeah, I wanted to like see what the heck you guys. I've literally never been to London before, so I'm gonna be experiencing a lot of things for the first time. But if anybody has like a thing they want me to ask or do, or something to make sure I get on, because I'll do like I'm anticipating doing like a vlog type documentary to post on YouTube too, to like document the entire experience, because it's gonna be exciting. Have they read the entire series? Okay. Wait, what happened? Bob White. I'm going to the London Wheel of Time premiere on November 15th. Amazon has kindly invited me for some reason, and I get to go. You want to see interviews with the actors to understand how they are bringing their character to life? Okay, love it. Thank you for the follows. Thank you so much, everyone, for the congratulations. You literally, what's their favorite book? I love that, Annex. That's such a good question. Sorry, I'm like scrolling back in the chat. Okay, let's see. I understand how they're bringing their character to life, their favorite book, where they are at in the series. Fish and chips, something to think about for London. Okay, noted. Please let us know what their presence is like in real life. Is Perrin huge? That's a good one, actually, and I will presumably be standing near them, which literally blows my mind. So you'll be able to see if Perrin is huge as compared to me on my TikTok, because I'll be live. Whether they read fantasy when they were younger. Okay, I think we know that about Rosamund Pike. She said before that she wasn't necessarily a fantasy fan. So the seaside for proper fish and chips. Okay. So yeah, that's so much hype. What did they keep from season 1? Oh, like, ooh, as long as it's not spoilery. I wonder if that's something they can tell me. That's interesting. Wow, why was Matt recast? Okay. I don't think I'm gonna ask that, because that feels like a big mystery that they would tell us if they wanted us to know. So, okay, I'll be flying out. I'll be attending the premiere on the red carpet. I'll see the first 2 episodes. I'll be doing a spoiler-free review after the fact. And favorite costume or look, that's a great one. You would have asked the same thing. Yeah, I just don't want to, like, if they're not supposed to say, I don't want to make anybody uncomfortable with my presence, you know what I mean? So actually, I had this idea that I kind of love, and I want to run it past you to see if you guys think she would be down for it. But you may know that I am Egwene Alvira on Twitter. That's my Twitter handle. I'm an in-character account, even though I'm really bad about being in character. But I was thinking about asking her, because I'm also supposedly possibly allowed to like ask them for photos. I was thinking about asking her to do the Spider-Man meme. If you know what I'm talking about, it's where they're all like, they're pointing at each other, because she's Egwene and I'm Egwene. You know what I mean? Is that stupid? Because I really want to be like, hey, do you want to take a picture with me where we're like pointing at each other like the Spider-Man meme? Should I like print it out and have it in my pocket so I could show it to her? Or is that not funny? because that was one thing they were like, let us know what your anticipated plan is for how you're going to cover this. And I was like, great. And the first thing I thought of was the Spider-Man with Madeline Madden because I love her and I hope she'd be down. She seems like she might be down for it. Who's their favorite character from the books? Dread Pirate Dad, welcome to the party. I am so thrilled. We are talking through the fact that I was asked by Amazon to join them for the London premiere on November 15th. So I'll be streaming live on TikTok from the premiere, and I get to interview the cast. Whoever's there, whoever ends up being there. I don't know who's going to be there. So yeah, we're talking through that because I want to kind of be an ambassador for everyone who... Thank you. I'm happy for myself. I'm literally in a state of disbelief. Ask them each if possible whose performance had the biggest impact on them. Wow, that's an excellent question. I know. Do they listen to any Wheel of Time podcasts? Ask the Wheel Weaves podcast. Okay, that's a good one. How much training they have to do with animals and archery. Ooh, interesting. What shadow spawn is the scariest to them? I like it. These questions are good questions. I love that. Did I miss the announcement? Yes. Okay, so people keep coming in and out. I'm going to the London Wheel of Time premiere. Amazon is invited me and I get to go along with some other content creators and people in the Wheel of Time community. I know Nablus announced he's already going. Daniel Green already announced that he's going. And I think Jason, I think his last name is Denzel from Dragonmount, said that he's also going. I don't want to steal anybody's thunder, but they already announced, so I'm not stealing their thunder. Can I hide in your suitcase? I'll think about it. What drew them to the characters they were cast as? That's really great. I wonder if I assume they all interviewed. What the heck? Audition. That's the actor word. I assume they all auditioned for the characters they ended up getting, but wouldn't that be fascinating if Madeline auditioned for Nynaeve and no one knew it until I asked the question? How much, let's see, including Badgers, Bob White. How much training, Barney, did you have to have with the Badgers? Who is playing Narg? It had better be Rafe. Okay, so do I have a dress yet? That's an interesting question that we haven't touched on yet. No, I'm going shopping this weekend. The dress code is smart casual. So I have no idea what that means, and we're gonna figure it out. Whenever they asked me initially, I asked that question because I was like, do I wear black tie? Because I'll go buy a dress, and they were like, no, not really. And so now I have to figure it out. Is Chris Pratt voicing Narg? Another good question. Will I be on the red carpet? Yes, I will be on the red carpet. I get to actually be in a spot on the red carpet with other of the Wheel of Time content creators that are going to be there, and I'm going to get to possibly interview the cast. That's part of this. I'll be live on the red carpet on TikTok. Ask Matt to explain boots. Okay, I will do that. Green frequency. Does my husband get to go? He will not be going. He took one look at his calendar and it just wasn't going to work. So I'm going to be flying solo on this one. Although some of the other people that are going to be there, I have met and talked to. So I won't really be alone. And also I'll have all of you on my live. So I know TikTok can help you figure out smart casual. You're probably right. Can you give a clue where the red carpet will be? I can't. No, that is one thing I am explicitly not allowed to talk about. So I actually don't even know because I've never been to London before. So if they told me, I'd just be like, cool. And then it wouldn't mean anything to me. But can I possibly pretend to be Joan Rivers? I'd have to do a little research on Joan Rivers to really, capture her essence. What was the process like of finding out? That's an awesome question. So as you guys know, or some of you may know, I won a poster a few weeks ago before the puzzle or anything like that. And through that, I just got a DM, and that was how I found out. So I had the Wheel of Time, their like verified account already in my DMs. So when I opened my DMs, it wasn't shocking to see them there. Well, I got a DM a couple weeks ago, sometime pretty recently, and it just asked, like, are you free to chat about a possible partnership? And I was like, yeah. In my head, I was just, am I going to the advance showing on the 15th? No, I'm going to the premiere in London on the 15th, Todd Giles. So, yeah, the premiere. So anyways, they sent me a DM. We did a video call the next day. Obviously I had no clue what was coming. I had it in my head, like, maybe I'll get screeners, like maybe they want early reviews. That was my guess. And then holy short balls. Whenever they said, yeah, no, we want, we think that, so they explained that they really appreciate how, the Wheel of Time community is so robust already, even before the shows come out. So, they said, like creators and people like me on like TikTok and, whatever, Twitter, we had like a big role to play in like hyping the show up, even in advance. And they said that, like, in order to like say thanks or recognize our efforts or whatever, they wanted to fly me out to London for the premiere. And at that point, I did my level best not to cry. And I don't think I actually shed a tear, even though it was close. And yeah, so obviously I said yes immediately, and then the rest has been history. We just kind of have been like planning it ever since, and I've been under an NDA, which is why I couldn't say anything until today, until they announced it, and that's how that went down. It's glad they're recognizing all the free marketing we've been doing. Yeah, honestly, I thought it was kind of funny that several times on TikTok, people have been like, man, Prime Video really needs to pay you. And I was always like, haha, they're not. And they're not paying me for this, but they are flying me out to London. So, yeah. I mean, thanks. Like, it's really exciting. Yeah, I feel like they are doing an insanely awesome job just staying connected with the community. As I said, a lot of the fan showings on the 15th in the US are being hosted by like members of the community. I know the Maidens of the Spear, they're going to be hosting the one in the Bay Area, and Dragon Mount's going to be hosting one somewhere else, and it's just lots of people are hosting them in lots of different places. You want to see the argument between Rand and Matt about who won? Oh my gosh, I can't wait for that either. I'm going to avoid... You're surprised they're not doing a US premiere as well, though. Yeah, I mean, I guess maybe their plan with that was they're doing all these free screenings. They're for free fan screenings on the 15th, like all over the US. And maybe that's their version of the US premiere. It sounds like the UK one is like the world premiere. And then a couple days later, I think it's going to show at a film festival, I think in like Sweden. But yeah, so people have 2 tickets to New York. Nice. So yeah, that's basically how it went down. And I can't believe this is what's going on right now. I'm like thrilled and happy, and I wish I could take everybody with me. But and I kind of will, because I'll be live on TikTok. Thank you so much. I can't believe it either. So what are my pronouns? I'm she, her are my pronouns. So feel free to use those. So happy. Thank you. So yeah, has anybody else thought like going to be in the sidelines of the London premiere if they let fans in? I don't know any of the details, but I hope they do. I would love to see you there. That would be so funny, Annex, to like actually meet you in person. But yeah, so anyways, yeah, I said I'm going to be live on TikTok. I'm going to be trying to get photos that I'll post on Instagram. I'll tweet about it, obviously. I'm going to do an after the fact YouTube, like, vlog thing about the whole experience. Is there anything specific anybody wants me to do that I haven't said? Because I want to be an ambassador, and that's the plan. Thank you so much, J Star Stitches. Heading to Seattle, nice. are you going to be able to sleep the next few days, Terran? Yeah, that's the only solution. I don't know how I'm gonna sleep, honestly, or I don't know what the time difference is, or how jet lagged I'm gonna be. I don't know anything other than that I'm probably gonna be running on pure adrenaline, the whole time I'm there. That's my guess. Will I be in full blown Egwene cosplay? No. Well, I'm not sure if that would count as smart casual, first of all. And asked Rosamund if she learned not to sweat. That's a great question, actually. I love that. But no, I don't think I'm going to go full-blown Egwene cosplay. The thing about me is I'm Egwene on Twitter, but if I were going to do a Wheel of Time cosplay, and I've talked about this, and I've actually started building it because I got the pants, I want to be Birgitta. That's my cosplay. And nobody who hasn't read the books is going to get it after season 1, but I'm going to try and have it done by JordanCon because I'm going to be a JordanCon. And I got the pants at the Ren Fair a few weeks ago. And so it's begun. Like, I've committed. It's actually happening. How do I get any work done amongst all this hype advice? I'm not doing very well at that, Annex, so I can't really help you that well. Let's see. I feel like I know how to shoot a bow and arrow. I've got long blonde hair. I feel like Birgitta is going to be the cosplay of my choice, for sure. And it'll be at JordanCon, if any of you guys are going. Also, I guess, I'll also be at WatCon in July, so maybe I'll do it there too, if it's a hit, you know? Did I miss the announcement? I could be Elaine too. I actually did a little Elaine cosplay whenever I went to the Ren Fair, a few weeks ago, and everyone said I was more of a Morghese, which is physically impossible, but that's fine, because Morghese is a babe. Yes, the announcement is I'm going to the London world premiere of The Wheel of Time. Amazon is flying me out, and it's on the 15th, and I'm very excited. How am I premiering? Do I have questions lined up? Do I have a limitation on what I can ask? You were thinking Morghese. Yeah, that's what people say. So yeah, right now I'm just kind of brainstorming. Part of what I'm doing is with you guys. Also, if this stream ends and you think of something that you think would be hilarious or perfect or a great question that I should ask, if I happen to get the chance, DM me, because I would love to do that. Obviously, I don't know how many questions I'm going to get to ask. I don't know how much time I'm going to get with anyone. I don't even know who all specifically is going to be there. Just that I'm going to get a chance to ask questions of talent on the red carpet. What Aja would I be in? Oh, thank you for starting the book series, Luigi. That's a fun spelling of Luigi. I'm a Blue, for sure. Who is the biggest prankster on set? I love that. That's good. I wonder, who would you guess? I think I would guess Madeline, just based on their social media feeds. She seems in before someone says Bear Lane. Thank you, Old Man Crow. I don't think I'm a Barreline. I think I'm more of a Birgitta, but I appreciate it because she is also a babe. Do you think any season 2 cast members will be there? Wow, I had not thought of that. But I tell you what, if the woman we think is either Elida or Lanfear shows up, it's going to be really, really hard not to ask her who she's going to be. I doubt she's going to be there. That would be crazy. But that would be something. Or like if Donald's there, that would be, I would love for him to be there just so I could get his energy. Gray Aja Sitter, you did miss the announcement. We are chatting right now about the fact that Amazon invited me and is sponsoring me to go to the London world premiere of The Wheel of Time on the 15th. Thank you. And so I'm going to get to stream live on TikTok from there, from the red carpet, interviewing cast members and whatnot. You did, a lot of people guessed, and the speculation was really fun. Thank you. I'm excited. That is cool. I'm really excited. Just put a sign in front of a camera. I should change the text. I could do that. That would be way easier. So am I sponsored for all time or just for the premiere? Just for the premiere, as far as I know. You're not going to be seeing hashtag sponsored on all of my Egwene tweets. But anything related to the premiere, obviously, I'm gonna have to disclose it and stuff, because, yeah. I mean, if they wanted to sponsor me for all time, that'd be awesome, but, yeah, That's not in the cards right now. Do we know which cast member finished the series first? Last we heard, Yosha was in the lead, and that was at New York Comic Con. So I'm not sure if we've heard anything since then. Shill. Well, you know what? I feel like I've been posting on my TikTok, like, sometimes multiple videos a day about the Wheel of Time for almost a year now. And so, at this point, I hope that I hope that I sort of earned it. I mean, no. I feel like there's so many other people who deserve it more than I do. I swear I have such imposter syndrome right now, um but at least I've been giving them free advertising for a while now, so I hope I'm not a shill. Any of the Forsaken had been cast, I could maybe ask them that. How old were you when you first read The Wheel of Time? I was in either middle school or high school when I started. The series wasn't finished when I started. I had to wait for imposter syndrome as normal. Thank you. I appreciate it, because I definitely have it. But yeah, so I started, I think, like, maybe 8th grade or freshman year, after I read The Hobbit and then The Lord of the Rings, more in like 5th or 6th grade, and I jumped straight to The Wheel of Time, and loved it, and just kept up with it as they were coming out. I think I read like the last 3 as they were coming out, maybe the last 4. So yeah, probably started reading The Wheel of Time when I was like 13, 14. And I have reread them several times since, but now I'm an audiobooks gal. Michael Kramer and Kate Reading are absolute gods. Their voice is so soothing to me now, because that's what I've done, the reread on Audible twice all the way through, and I love them. Can I ask Yosha about how his sword training is going? I could. I hope he doesn't think that I'm hitting on him. No, that's stupid. But has husband read them? Yes, he has read them. He has read them. He is excited. Probably not as excited as I am, obviously, for the show, but he is excited. So hope he's practicing with both hands. Hope so too. We're so excited for you. You really deserve it. I will fangirl for everyone. And again, like, I hope you'll join me on my TikTok stream, and then we could, because I don't know what these things are like. If there's going to be downtime, I may just be hanging out with y'all most of the time, and then have like an extreme rush of everyone coming through all at once. So the audiobooks are brilliant, and the only way I've gotten through the slog, well, there's no such thing as the slug. I'm kidding. I know a lot of people think there is. But yeah, the audiobooks are gold for getting through some of the slower moments. Some of people's least favorite parts. So that's a good strategy. Yeah, let's ease up on the spoilers, lonesome goat. I know it was vague, but you were very quickly worried about Yosha thinking you're flirting. Well, I don't want to make anybody uncomfortable. Again, I feel like I just want to be like, hi, I love you. You know what I mean? Like, just, like, don't panic. I really want, ask Yosha if he had any of Tam's brandy on set. Did it taste like daddy and musk? Yeah, I feel like if anybody's going to think I'm flirting with them, it's going to be if Tom is there, because lately the thirst of time has been all about Tom. Deservedly so. But any of Tam's brandy, that's a good one. Yeah, so I'm thinking, like, I feel like they've been asked a lot of stuff, like, what do you think about the sets? What do you think about the production? And so I want to come up with stuff that's, like, more unique. Which is part of the reason I want to do the thing with Madeline, where we're like, you're Egwene. No, you're Egwene. I hope she does it. That would be so funny. It would be a picture I would literally frame and hang up in my office at work. Like, and everyone would be like, what is happening? And I'll be like, it doesn't matter. Don't ask. So yeah, that's ask Daniel Henney if he can do Cat Crosses the Courtyard. Oh my gosh, do you think he would do that? I would love that. We could have like I have so many ideas, but like we could have like a little mini fashion show on my TikTok where everyone tries to do Cat Crosses the Courtyard. Holy shit. I don't even know if they know what that is. But that would be so awesome. Lonesome Goat, you'd frame that picture of us too? Yeah, I mean, it would be the best possible thing. Hashtag Team Barrel Lane, there's no slog. Yeah. So, Do you think, okay, like, of all the people who would be great to see people's interpretations of it, Hybrid Havoc, I agree. If they even know what it is. I guess I could describe it to them. Because I don't, I don't know if they know. So I could just say, like, okay, here's the deal. There's this sword form. It's called Cat Crosses the Courtyard. You don't have to have a sword in your hand, right? Because it's whenever your sword is at your hip. You just have to walk really, really confidently. um, and see what they all do with it. Basically they all just turn into runway models. Have a little placard with the description they can reference. Okay. McDaddy JB, I get to go to the London premiere of The Wheel of Time. That's the announcement. Amazon is flying me out. All they need to know is the name, and it's kind of a walk. You know what? That would probably be for better content. Like, okay, there's this sword form. It's called Cat Crosses the Courtyard. I'd like you to try it. No context. You know what? I guess I could try. I could do it first. I could be like, here, this is my version. Whatever I'm trying to do, interpret it, and then do your own. So it's like Blue Steel, but a walk. If they're all familiar, oh my gosh, was Zoolander, right? Yeah, if they're all familiar with Zoolander, then then that would be perfect. Blue Steel, but a walk. It's like the Smize, if you're familiar with Tyler Banks. I can't do it, but a walk. So yeah, that's a good idea. I'm going to reference this chat for ideas, and then I don't know if I know how much time I'm going to have, but I'll talk to the other people who are going to be on the red carpet with me to see what they're going to do with everybody, because they're going to be recording and live and whatnot too, and they're probably all going to be jealous of my super sick idea. And by my idea, I mean whoever that was who had that idea, because it's great. Here we go. Gray Aja sitter. Yeah, I get to go to the premiere. I am a lucky dog. So yeah, basically this weekend I'm going shopping for my clothes, and also I feel like I have to get little mics or something, like, because anybody's going to be far away from my phone, then we might have trouble hearing them. So basically I'm going to become a field reporter and try and do my best to represent everyone. Where's the London premiere? Which cinema? I can't say, and also I don't know, so that makes it easy. Ask them their favorite minor character band. Ask them their favorite minor character, and why is it Elias? I wonder, well, I guess the ones, yeah. If Elias is in season 1, or if they've read it, then they'll know who Elias is. Who else is going? I know it's Dan Green, Nameless, and Amanda the Jedi also. And Jason Denzel or Menzel, the founder of Dragon Mount, he's announced, and I'm not sure. It was only a few of us, and right now off the top of my head, only one person else that I know about hasn't announced yet, and I don't want to steal their thunder, so I'm gonna let them do their thing. Yeah, she's with the show though, so that makes sense that she's going. Sorry, Sarah Nakamura. She's with the show, and she's also apparently going to be there. Daniel Green is going, yes. Nay Bliss is going. He's the creator of The Great Blight, and the founder of Dragon Mount is going. And I did see that, yeah, I actually didn't know that Tylen's Toy was going, but he will also be there. He's he came up with the hashtag for Twitter of Time. Ask Nay Bliss what it's like living in the pit of doom, Ohio. I guess we'll all see if you come to WatCon. We'll know. So yeah, that's all I can say. I know there's one other person, so you'll just have to wait and find out on that one, until they announce. So I guess you can speculate away, but that's the only other person I know about. And well, yeah, and I know that Amazon also mentioned that, tweet and find out, right? Amazon also mentioned that there are going to be like non-Wheel of Time influencers there. No idea who that's going to be. But I did like how they said, if they don't know as much about the books, that's expected. I was just like, I know. I wouldn't expect like random people to know everything about the books, like non-Wheel of Time content creators. We should start a TikTok of time. There's quite a lot of us here. It's Watt Talk. It's Watt Talk. That's what it is. As far as, I mean, that started a long time ago. have you listened to any first-time readers podcasts of the books? So just the other day while I was on vacation, I pulled up, oh man, there's a podcast with a guy and a girl. Oh, I cannot think of the name of it now, but the girl is a first-time reader and the guy is not a first-time reader. And why can't I think of it? But yes, I have listened to some podcasts. Watt Talk. Yeah, Watt Talk. That's what we do. It's not Wheel of Time TikTok or Wheel of Time Talk. That's way too long. Watt Talk. Easy. I'm going to pull up to the red carpet riding a pony, maybe. Wheel Weaves. That's it. Thank you. Yes. Oh my gosh. I didn't want to say it and have it be wrong, but that is exactly what it was. Rosamund consistently strikes me as being more knowledgeable than I expect her to be. Hybrid Havoc. Yes, she's done her homework. Every interview I've seen from her is like, she knows, you know, she's referencing stuff from the lore. So yeah, I had fun listening to the Wheel Weaves podcast, while I was on vacation. Amanda the Jedi is one that is going. She's never, Greyatja's never seen her talk about water. Content is great though. Yeah, so I actually, you know what, I did see that online too. People were kind of like figuring it out, or she retweeted Daniel Green and said, oh yeah, I'm going too. So that must be one of the like more general influencers that's going to be there. I mean, is it an official one, Watt Talk? No, it's the one that I use. So as far as I'm allowed to designate our official hashtag, it's Watt Talk. But I'm happy to do other things too. She understood the assignment. Oh, Rosamund, yeah, she is such a stud. I am so happy with her as Moraine. Can I ask if Bella has a crush on Bill the pony? That is a very cute question. And I'll think about it, old man crow. I like it a lot. Watt Talk is what you use to Veer and Tavern. Yeah, I feel like that's lit or not. Cannot wait to see Rosamund. I know, like, whenever she was announced at first, my first thing was like, oh, I mean, she's blonde, but Hollywood changes people's hair all the time. And the moment I saw her, like, as a brunette in the blue, I was like, wow, that's it. And I agree. Greyatja Sitter, Rosamund is your headcanon now. Same. I'm so happy. I'm so happy with all the cast. Can I restart the news? Well, I guess I haven't said it in like 5 minutes. So Amazon is sponsoring me to go out to the Wheel of Time premiere in London, and I get to stream from the red carpet on TikTok. And I'll get to post about it. I'll do a YouTube video about it after the fact, and I'll get to watch the first 2 episodes. So ask Rand, Matt, and Perrin why the other 2 are better at talking to women. Thank you, Rhino. I'm really excited. That's a good question, and I wonder how many times they're gonna get that question from Wheel of Time fans. Thank you, Marin. I'm excited for me too. Trust me. I don't know what's going on these days, y'all. Wheel of Time is about to come out, and I get to go to the premiere, and then there's gonna be fan showings all across the United States, and we're all finally try to give dice to Barney/Donna. That's good. Just bring it and be like, will you roll this please for no reason in particular, and then post it on TikTok as a thirst trap. Is that what we're after? So yeah, that's this is a crazy life right now. Gotta head out, but congrats again. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. So yeah, I didn't intend to, like linger any longer than just making the announcement. I really love that you guys were all here and gave me some thoughts. As I said again, if you get ideas, gotta find a broad rim hat for him. They better. Barney rolling the dice is how I go viral. Finally, here's my chance. So yeah, if you think of ideas for me to do on the red carpet while live on TikTok, hit me up, because I want to make everybody happy. And because I am just thrilled that this is happening, and I want to be the best, Wheel of Time ambassador that I can be. When I first heard they were making the show, were you worried they mess it up? Thanks, old man crow. And thank you all for the likes, by the way. Honestly, I was excited. I have been fan casting this show with my friends since high school. Like, me and the group of people that I hung out with all read them, including my husband now. And I mean, like, some of our fan casts are laughable now, just because they're, like, silly. But so when I heard the show was actually happening, when I heard, actually, it was the initial casting, the, like, Emansfield 5. And as if they've tried any Wine Spring Cafe recipes. Okay. um, so, yeah, I saw them and just immediately got excited. I didn't get worried at all. I got really excited. I couldn't believe that this book series that was my favorite, that I loved for like my whole life since I was a kid, is coming to life. And knowing that it was coming from Amazon gave me hope, because it, presumably going to have a bigger budget that way. Tell us after how pretty Yosha is IRL. Yeah, Wine Spring Cafe is a website that does Wheel of Time related recipes. So she will also be live streaming after the episodes with me, probably like the next week, with our reactions from the episodes. So you'll get to know Wine Spring well if you follow my lives after the show. So tell them, Pearlawn isn't that big of a town, assuming they know what that is. I'm on book 11 and can only imagine Madeline Madden as Egwene now. Yeah, I think she's going to be perfect. I think they're all going to be perfect. I'm on cloud 9 right now, basically, for many reasons. The show coming out generally was enough, and then now I get to go to the premiere. Go to London for the first time in my life. And stream and have you guys with me and come up with questions and hopefully take a meme from Madeline, and meme photo from Madeline. And so yeah, hopefully, curious if they're acting chemistry together. Well, I don't think I'll get that on the red carpet, but seeing real life chemistry together would be super fun. Like, if I didn't even think about this, but what if I end up interviewing like multiple ones at once? That would be overwhelming. I think I might die. Is this my first time to Europe? No, I have been to, thank you, Matt Cawthon. I have been to Iceland, which I think counts, right? And Germany and Italy. And I took a train through the Austrian Alps to get between Germany and Italy. So far, so good. Really love Europe. But yeah, I've never been to the UK. So, I can't believe it's happening, basically. So thanks, Wine Spring. I understand that I am glowing because my life is crazy. And I can't really give information about like how long I'm gonna be there. It's not gonna be super long though. It's gonna be like show up, be really busy, and go home. So I don't think I'm gonna be doing much touristing. So yeah. Not a ton. Enough though, obviously, because I'll be doing the thing that I want to do the most while I'm there, at least. So that's all very exciting. But yeah, I don't know. So I guess just like, I haven't said this yet on the stream, but if you want to keep up, follow me on TikTok, because that is where I will be live during the premiere. Will be on TikTok. I don't think I'll be live anywhere else. If you want my after the fact documentary of sorts, that'll be on YouTube. And then, my Twitter, Egwene Alvier, and my Instagram will have my photos. Who am I flying? I cannot actually give I can't give travel info. I'm not sure if I could tell you the airline, which means I probably shouldn't, because I don't want to break any rules. So yeah. Also, just like really excited. I'm hoping to like get a photo with all the like Wheel of Time people that are there, like the content creators too, because I haven't met any of them in person, which is fun. And yeah. So any other ideas? Any other thoughts? Again, send me a DM, and I'll think about some of these. Take 2 phones on, I am. Oh yeah. No, my plan is to have 2 tripods actually with me, and my phone, and either an iPad or a camera. I probably have my iPad just in case I need to get on the internet in 2 different places, instead of just my like DSLR. So I'll be live streaming on one, and then the other I'll be like taking photos and like intermittent video for the YouTube. Yeah, I thought about that. They asked me like what I was going to bring, and I initially was like, I'll be live on TikTok, so my phone? And then I got to thinking about it, like, I do not want to hold my phone that whole time. Holy, that would be horrible. So yeah, I'm gonna bring a couple tripods and get a Bluetooth remote too. Yeah, I've actually never used one. I need to like get everything and then test it before I go, so I can make sure I can like remotely take photos and do all that other stuff. So yeah, it's gonna be a process basically. I am no actual journalist, but I've been thinking it through, like how to make it the most like streamlined, easy, like pretty stream and everything as possible. So I think I'm figuring it out. I'm excited for me to watch tech ting. I really appreciate all of your all support, honestly, and I guess I'll just like close out this live with the fact that I just wanted to thank you all because nobody would have noticed me, like my name would be nothing to them if it wasn't for like all of you all on TikTok. You're the best. Everybody like on Twitter of time, anybody who's found me on Twitch or YouTube, like I don't know why it was me, but it wouldn't have been me without everybody. So what do I have the most conflicting feelings about? Do you mean like going to the premiere or like for the show? Thank you for the likes. So while you type your follow up, let me just keep going in the show. Good luck on all I'm doing. Keep up the good work. Thank you, old man crow. Most conflicted feelings about. So I guess like Matt's background, where they said he comes from like his parents are bad people. That to me was like, oh, interesting. What are they doing with Matt? So I'm like really, really curious to see what's going on there. I don't know if I'm conflicted as much as like just curious. that's it. So yeah, I don't know that I'm really conflicted about anything. I'm fairly certain I know who the Dragon Reborn is going to be, so I'm not conflicted about any of the marketing about that. And yeah, I'm just really, really excited. That's it. So I really appreciate everybody being on the stream and the live with me. This is bonkers. If you have any questions that I can't answer, I'll answer them. If you have any ideas, thank you for the sub, Dob, Fran, Lutra. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's unreal. I can't believe this is happening, and I'm really happy. So yay. I think I'm gonna end it here. I'm not getting any more ideas. But again, like just reach out to me if you have more, and we can talk about it. And look for me on TikTok on the 15th. Follow all my other stuff. And just a reminder that, yeah, this is Amazon sponsoring me. I have to reiterate that because it's like required. But thanks, guys. I'm gonna sign off now. But this was super real.